Hello. Welcome to episode 20 of In the Last Remaining Line. We made it all the way. 2 decades of episodes. No one's met the final death yet. It's amazing.
Today is the lucky day.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just feel like
Today might indeed be the lucky day for one of our contestants.
ooh.
Joined by Sai playing Mary, Jillian playing Tyr, and Katie playing Iris. Our coterie has made their way to an abandoned mall, tracking down one of their sires, Iris's mother, Catherine. A part of the initial coup against the prince in Seattle. And apparently an important enough part that her coup mates, for lack of a better word, want her back. And Tyr owes at least some portion of Catherine's return to the ministry in Seattle.
They didn't say the whole thing, so they should have asked for the whole person if they wanted the whole person. Just
They really should have.
my opinion.
Doing that will probably provoke a very serious talk with their new friend, Princess, the heir apparent, child of the prince, who has joined them to end this coup. Ashley
So this is
is here to end Catherine, not bring her out.
We'll talk about it later.
And continues on under that assumption.
we're in an abandoned mall.
I think
Uh,
are we still
the-
outside?
The
Yeah.
van doors slam. You guys are in the streetlights, parked pretty far away, prudently from the mall, but the parking lot is huge and empty.
Isn't there like a fancy car in the parking lot?
There is a cluster of vehicles
Yeah.
near one of the entrances. All of the vehicles are ramshackle, used, except for one. One classic long black Cadillac sedan.
We could take that car. I'm just
That
saying.
looks
If
a lot
anybody else
nicer
thinks
than
about
our
it,
van.
we trade. It's fair.
If we just swap out the plates.
Yeah. That sounds right to me.
Do you
Do we
really
have
just
a-
want to kill another beautiful car?
We don't
No.
want to. It's just what has
I
to
just-
happen.
I want to drive the van full of Taco Bell wrappers.
Yeah, the van sucks.
But it seems to survive you. I don't know.
That's fair.
The car we deserve.
I give you nice cars and you destroy them.
Yeah.
You know, it's not my fault.
I don't feel good about it. Do we have a game plan? Like, I know we have a bunch of guns, but are we like going in guns blazing or what's up?
I don't know if it's the smartest plan since the last time we went in somewhere and started just firing instead of seeing what was going on, you almost died.
Yeah, I recall that was yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah,
I'm
she
gonna
almost
go to
died.
I'm gonna go to the limizzine, right? And I'm gonna start trying to open it. I'm gonna lockpick it.
Okay. So, are you? Go ahead and roll me. Everybody you can add aspects to this. If you like, go ahead and give me. We'll just say wits awareness for now.
Yes. Awareness.
2 successes.
2 successes.
I have 4.
Ooh.
I'm paying attention.
Somebody should.
Iris,
No.
did you pick a sight or a sense for?
Seeing, because she's really looking for somewhere to climb because she feels she can climb stuff now for some reason.
Classic indeed.
Trees just aren't enough anymore.
So you shut the van door and you guys are getting out and you begin walking. Mary beelines towards that black Cadillac. But as soon as the car door shut, your vision laser focuses about 3/4 of a mile away to this tiny metal speck that moves near the entrance. It's moving because it's a camera on a pivot point, sweeping the cars in the entryway.
Okay. And Mary's just running to that car. God damn it.
Also, just to give you something extra, the mall has kind of a facade to it,
Mhm.
of this kind of like horrible 80s geometric patterns from when it was built. You can see like one side is a square, like just it's made to look like a giant square. The other one is a circle, like at the different points. There's an entrance at each cardinal direction. There's a north entrance, a south entrance, a west entrance. You presume that there is an east entrance. You're on the opposite side. The one you are facing is a triangle. It's not very wide, but it extends all the way to the ground.
I can climb that.
Are you gonna tell me about the camera?
No,
What?
you're going too fast. So Iris is gonna run up and try to just like smash the camera down with the gun that she has.
Goodbye, guys.
Because I'm fast.
Okay, I'll be here. You got it. Wherever you guys are running to.
She's very focused.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll chill with Jorgen and Princess.
So, Cat's Grace is free. Okay, so
Yeah.
what are you using to do this?
So I have fleetness, so I should be able to go super fast, right?
I think what you were looking for in this instance would be blink.
Oh, I don't have that one yet. Never mind.
Fleetness is kind of like a combat.
I'm not fast enough yet, guys. Sorry. Never mind then. I'll tell Mary.
Yeah. That seems like a good idea.
She's gonna turn to Vampire Sonic.
Eventually. I
Happy
just had to be able to climb things first. So, Mary, just wait. There's a camera
Yeah. Oh.
looking at the parking lot. It's what over there. You guys see it, right? It's the thing that's moving.
I don't see fucking anything. Gonna be
It's
honest.
by the triangle.
Oh, I can see the
Okay,
triangle.
I'd
probably.
like to like try to see what it is from here, like look back to my encyclopedia of security systems to see what I want to know more about this particular security. Well, like, what do I know? What can I know about the security system of the mall from what I see or what I know and
Okay.
what Iris has told me?
Go ahead and roll me larceny intelligence.
4 successes.
So you look at the camera. You see that it is actually moving, and it has a rotor in it. And that what that means to you is that the camera is pretty old. It's part of the old mall security system. It's not something that somebody installed after the fact. Because if anybody installed anything with today's cameras, it would be like a bubble camera that doesn't really move. It just has a fisheye. And it kind of like digitally recreates a wide angle as opposed to panning around. And what that means to you is that it's not a particularly intelligent system. It has a video feed that is analog, and if you cut it, you just cut it. And there's not a whole lot of alarms around it. It's unlikely. It's not impossible. You'd have to get closer to be absolutely certain, but there's a good chance you can just snip wires free of consequence without some computerized portion of it that's wireless relaying back that some ne'er-do-well is up to no good.
I think that they didn't update the security system for this place. It's as old as it looks. It just seems to sweep around a section, and if we like just cut it, it's not gonna be a problem. It's not gonna ring bells or something. So I'm thinking maybe someone can dodge the vision sweep and then go there and cut the wire. Is there a like window for like the camera sweeping away, like a blind spot window?
Yes, you'd have to be pretty quick. It's almost certainly a wide angle capturing big parts of the parking lot and the entryway. So you'd have to clear 30 yards pretty quickly.
We can also just get like a big tarp, cover ourselves in it, and just slowly walk towards the mall. Very inconspicuous. No one's gonna know a thing.
Mm-hmm. I can't refute either plan. I can't.
You could just
can't
get in the
refute it.
mom van and put it in neutral and coast silently
We
towards.
could
No.
just slowly creep up.
That might be less suspicious than the tarp. We just look lost in our sad little van.
So if you think you could run there and snip the wires, I think it could work. Or if we have some other ideas.
I mean, I'm not fast. I know Iris talks about being fast.
I can go as fast as I can at the moment. I don't know. I don't know if I can go that fast, but I could try.
Mm.
Iris, you can always summon the power of your blood innately to
Right.
get extra dexterity dice
That is true.
for a scene.
I mean, I'm willing to try, but you can't blame me if I'm a little too slow.
Yeah, no judgment here. I'm not a speed person, more of an endurance kind of thing. So I would do no better.
Can I have that fancy knife?
100%. Uh,
Why did we get scissors? I feel like I would like part of the
Look
thing
how
that got
cool
would
this
have been
knife is.
We don't need scissors. We have a knife.
Yeah,
wire
you can have it.
cutter.
I'm
Why
sure
would
the
we
knife
need
man at the
that?
gun store will sell us all those things next time.
Sorry, I don't just carry a sewing kit on me.
It seems like a thing Iris might be doing in the future.
Yeah, but this isn't my purse.
Yeah, she's like, if I had my purse, this would be a different story.
Yeah. This is still Catherine's purse, but I
She-
plan on throwing at her.
She'd have cute little scissors.
Yeah.
Like that'd be
Aw.
so perfect.
Specially designed and everything.
Iris, I believe in you. I'm just gonna-
Okay.
I'll watch.
Okay, if I rouse the blood, or however that works, what do I do?
You roll 1d10.
Okay.
It's a normal rouse check as you would waking up.
Okay.
Oh, it's a good thing you ate.
Oh, yep, because I got more hungry. Oops. Oh well.
There's humans inside that building.
Yeah, it's fine. So that gives me how many extra dice?
Just one.
Just one. That's fine. All right.
It is dependent on your blood potency.
If Tyr had like animal minions or something, we could
Stop
have
trying to get
summoned.
me to have animals hang out with me.
We can have like we can just summon skunks and make them besiege the mall, and the humans will come out.
I can't
You
say
know?
that is also not a good. All these plans are great. I just physically cannot summon an animal.
That one
I don't
would
know
take
if
a
I see that in
really
my
long
future.
time to get everything we need.
Yeah, get back to me in like another week. We'll talk.
Oh God. That's so far
An
from now.
in-game week. Talk to me then.
Oh man,
It'll be like November.
I'd make the other two like I'd make you all make rouse checks to just see if you're still alive. If we fast forward a week, like
You guys alive? Probably not.
No, we
Um,
didn't make
exactly half of you.
All right, what am I rolling to run super fast?
Good old dexterity athletics.
Okay. So that one.
It's also elevated. So you're gonna have to get there and then get up part of the triangle.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
I actually rolled kind of a lot of dice for that. Maybe I am.
Do you have a plan B? Are there
Nope.
other entrances of the mall?
Oh,
We'll see if
You
we
can
need
do it.
plan B in a moment.
There's
Okay.
no
May not
plan
even
B.
be
I
working.
try to smash it with the gun like I was going to originally.
Yeah, we just start
I think that'll
blasting.
actually also work. I think that actually also. You can actually
just-
shoot. Wait, but guns are loud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I said smash it with it
Plan
like
A
a
is
club.
totally gonna work, guys.
Well, maybe if I use a willpower, it will.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe.
Because it currently definitely won't. Okay, that made it a lot better. So that gave me, let's see, 6 with a critical success.
Ooh.
Thank God. It was not that at all. It was 3.
Iris, are you still wearing the previous evening's cocktail dress, or
Yeah, I switched to a dress but have leggings on.
okay? So you have leggings on under.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took them off to go into the fancy bar, but put them back on when I left.
What kind of shoes?
Oh, they're heels for sure.
Oh yeah.
Stop giving yourself penalties.
What else would
beautiful.
they be? What else would she have in that
Seems
suitcase?
like I don't own flats. Who do I look like?
You guys have
Well,
to drag
it's
me to a tennis
critical
shoe store.
people who roll critical successes get to wear heels.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's how
Probably-
that works.
probably like 3 or 4 inch tall heels. Yeah.
Oh man.
She's never heard of flats.
What are flats?
We're gonna have to go buy sneakers.
Oh no.
Iris gets to the closest streetlight post in the middle of the parking lot. It's kind of what she judges to be the edge of the camera's vision. Gathers her skirts to one side around her leggings. Doesn't bother taking off her heels. And sprints. It's pretty quick. Like she's probably like college scholarship athlete quick. As the camera pans away, she's all the way up on the balls of her feet. Her heels never touch the pavement. She hits the side of the triangle. Not a problem. Straight up the side into the camera. And stops. She's up there with a knife ready to cut. She looks back at the group at the edge.
I'll cut them all. I'll cut all the wires with my fancy knife I borrowed.
You just rip. They're old and have been in 2 decades of weather. They were ready for their life to end. And they thank you for it.
They're very welcome.
Mary, you now own this parking lot.
I'm gonna go straight for the limo and lockpick it.
Go ahead and give me larceny wits.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use a willpower.
Yeah, let's burn through these guys. Let's
Oh,
get 'em out of
man.
the way.
Before we even go inside.
I'm glad we're doing this prior to combat.
Okay, I have 2 successes.
So you wrestle with this vehicle, and it's from the 1960s. It's from a different time than a lot of the
Thank
vehicles that
goodness.
you've broken into.
It's not gonna wee wee wee.
There's nothing electronic about it. Unfortunately, there's not the same kind of plasticky, rubbery parts to it that you can kind of push out of the way. Because the only way to get into this ancient vehicle is to jimmy your way in. And you got a slim jim from the guy, and you're going into the window and trying to unlock it that way. But things were built a lot more solid back then.
Can I?
To tighter tolerances. And you're having to
Yes.
really jam this thing in there. You can feel that the window is about to give, break, shatter. You could get into this car, but at this point, continuing this endeavor, you risk making a mess.
Well, okay. Before I decide, can I see if there's anything inside the car? Yeah. Can I shine a light into it and see if there's anything into it?
The car is you can shine a light in there. The car is immaculate inside. White leather seats.
White. It's like they don't work with vampires.
It is all black on the outside and white interior. It has almost nothing inside it except for a small New Testament Bible resting in the passenger seat.
Oh boy.
I don't know what to make of that. Okay, I won't proceed to try to break this thing. I was hoping for like if it could help us learn something about what's inside the mall if these people are doing stuff with the blood bank, but it seems like Okay, I'm gonna stop and I guess go to where Iris is.
Mm-hmm. And the
And
front door's locked.
Should probably check that.
Yeah.
of the mall, yeah.
Do you think there's an alarm on that?
I don't know. It's unlikely. It seems like they're relying on old mall systems, which I feel like is quite unwise. But considering, well, they're not vampires, so they shouldn't be so averse to technology. Do I need to roll something to check for alarms?
Give me another larceny wits.
Okay. Okay. 3 successes.
It is absolutely alarmed.
Mm.
But
Oh,
not
it's
in
alarmed.
not in the same sense that you would see it in a modern a modern security system. So this alarm it only detects when the lock is engaged and the door is open.
Okay.
And they're glass doors.
I explained that. Okay, so you're saying if we shatter the glass doors, it won't trigger the alarm.
Just if
That's
the
what
door
I'm
opens.
hearing.
That's correct.
Yeah.
How interesting.
How
I mean,
easy to get
kinda-
around.
I mean, it's probably the good glass. But listen, if you guys want me to break the glass, I'll break the glass. Hopefully,
Well,
it'd be sad if I couldn't.
I
Right
mean,
after I
at
said
that point, there's no going back. It's gonna leave
I'll hear
obvious.
that. Too,
Well, maybe
probably.
not as loudly as an actual alarm, I guess.
True.
But
Yeah. So yes, because I have no
So-
idea how to do anything else. Let's just be honest.
I mean, are there other entrances to the mall?
There is one major entrance at each cardinal direction,
Mhm.
like I mentioned earlier. Also, many of the large old outlets that have failed have their own entrances. So there is a Burlington Coat Factory entrance, and a Dillon's entrance, and a Macy's entrance.
Welcome to JC
What-
Penney's.
But it's
What
probably
is
all the
ups-
same kind of door.
Yeah. Maybe we
mean-
should break a storefront door because I feel like that's much less obvious.
Probably.
Or
Listen, just point out a door.
storefront window or something.
You do
Is
not
this
have
a
to
strip-
choose. This is not a strip mall. This is a large mall.
What
that is-
what is above?
Oh,
If
like
there's
on the
something
roof?
that Iris can climb to. Do you want to
I will happily climb the building to go look up there.
Iris, so you've already walked kind of halfway up the triangle to get to the camera.
Hmm.
You would just have to walk maybe 80% of the way to its peak to be able to get onto the second story roof of the mall.
She'll definitely go up there.
This was not meant to be climbed by people. It is very narrow, about a little bit less in width than the width of your foot. You take it easily. It doesn't even occur to you to fear it. Your heels march up the side of this building. When you get to the top, you see this field of vents and air conditioning units that you would expect to see at the top of the building. In the center, though, there is a massive skylight.
Oh, nice.
We are not gonna smash to the ceiling. We don't even
She
have.
belly flop directly up.
I have a fancy gun. I can shoot it open.
We don't even have ropes. Oh, but Drew doesn't need a rope.
Yeah. I mean, I could also fail my check, but you know.
Iris will yell down, "There's a skylight," and run over and look into it and see if I can see anything.
You guys
She's
ever
there
feel
like
ill
this.
prepared for something? Do you guys ever feel like we didn't think this through?
We didn't get ropes.
I feel like we didn't think about it.
Who needs
I feel like
rope?
we should have gotten ropes, but anyway.
Yeah.
So you rush over to the skylight and look down, and it's absolutely dizzying how far it is. The mall is not so it's kind of got it's like a big one-story building. That's what it looks like on the outside. But once you've made it to the middle of the structure and you're looking down the skylight, you can see that it has multiple stories, not because it's built up, but because it's built down. The center of the structure is a massive pit going down at least 3 stories from the top. Scaffolding crisscrosses underneath the skylight. Just a few meters down, you'd have to make the drop.
Is this a real mall in Seattle?
They must have done, like, the people with the blood must have done this. Do I see any lights in any particular direction? Or is it just a hole?
There are lights. The whole place seems to be kind of sporadically lit by kind of safety lights, emergency lights. There is a glow at the north end that looks like there might be a shop open. As it were. That can't be the case because the mall's been closed for a year or so now.
And we parked at which end?
The west
East?
side.
West.
Oh,
okay.
west.
Okay. Okay, so at least we wouldn't be going in the same side that they're at with this shop thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't think it's smart for her to try to get in through the window because there's a giant hole. So Iris will run back and climb back down the building to her friends. Sadly.
So this door or the J.C. Penney's door, what's up?
So I'll explain the giant hole. There's a huge hole. This is not a normal mall.
It is when I said it was a pit, I meant like it is an organized. It is part of the structure. at the very bottom, you could see the food court that was meant to be the center of the mall.
Mm.
So it's not new
They-
construction.
Well,
But it is an oddly
they built this thing really weird.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess it's from the time when they were trying to do postmodern architecture or something.
Maybe. But there's somebody in there on the north side. She'll point in the direction that it was, just in case she doesn't actually know what direction that is. And there's a light over there, so I think we should be okay if we break a window here.
Okay, so we want to go to a window in one of the shops? Or
Yeah,
do we want
Yeah.
to do the door? Okay.
Yeah, just not that direction,
Oh, yeah.
because that's closer to where they currently are.
Gotcha. I'm going to go to the nearest shop window.
Good old Dillard's.
It's okay. There's a reason it closed.
I'm deciding if it's. I'm probably going to have to. I think this is like, this is probably the good glass, right? Like, it's not. If I bonk it with the end of the gun, I don't think it's going to shatter unless I'm doing extra.
It looks pretty stout.
Okay.
It would be impressive for you.
I mean, I'm pretty impressive, but
Not impossible, but it would definitely.
I'm.
If you want to be
gonna-
sure about it, then you're gonna need.
Yeah, I'd
to
rather
give it
be
that-
sure. I'm gonna use prowess. So let me do a rouse check. A 10. Wow! These dice are sticking around, boys. Better question. Is there like a trash can around here that I can just
Absolutely.
rip out of the ground and yeet at it? That seems like better to make a big hole at once than have to like try and chip away at something if it doesn't come in like one piece. So I'd love to get me a trash can and yeet it into this window.
You rip a garbage can out of its cement platform and chuck it at the glass. Go ahead and give me a strength athletics. Add your prowess.
Ooh. Add potence. Add potence. Strength. So 4, and then 3 for athletics, and then 2 for potence. I almost got a shit ton of critical. So we have a messy critical in there.
Oh, I don't know if that's.
I
I feel
only,
like that's not.
Great.
I only failed on 1 dice. So
I feel like that. This is one
Wait,
where you don't want
No,
to.
it's a 6. I succeeded on all dice. This window's going straight to hell. One
Window's gone.
moment.
That's gonna.
So yeah, listen. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh! It's just like we
I
just.
look princess in the eyes.
So Tyr rips this garbage can out of its cement platform. Princess looks at Tyr and says, "We'd probably find a quieter what?" And
Oh,
it's too late. Tyr does the the hammer throw with it, where she spins all the way around. And she's a good ways away from it, the door, just to have enough room to kind of do this. And she lets loose of the thing, and it has found its center of gravity immediately upon release. There is absolutely no tumbling. And it must have bricks in the bottom or something, because it immediately shoots like a bullet at the glass door and goes through it like a hot knife through butter. The glass shatters. The quiet of the night is broken forever.
Mm.
It sails deep into the darkness of Dillard's,
Deep into the darkness of Dillard's.
planting itself on the far wall, and you can hear this the crunch of drywall as it lodges itself into
Oh no.
into the kind of this main pillar that overlooks the whole thing, and this crumple of metal that you can presume was probably another security camera.
Nailed it.
But it's
Like,
gone
it took
forever.
So much time to say something.
Imagine what the security camera saw before it
Nothing.
is like
Glass
It
last.
saw nothing.
Okay, so here's the thing: we can either go through this now, or this is a terrible distraction and we run to another window. I'm good with either.
I don't think. I feel like the people would be at the north, though. Like they would be. This is a bit. We're a bit too far.
Yeah, and if they show up, sucks to be them.
You know what? Since you broke something, I'm gonna go back and break the limo window.
You better go
Oh,
quick. I'm just gonna go inside of Dillard's.
I'll start going in.
Okay. Is this
Bye,
a good
Mary.
idea? Princess, do you think breaking into the limo is a good idea?
I think you should be thorough. I think you should be thorough, Mary.
Wow.
We
I
should break everything.
Let's break everything.
I'll do it. I'll break into it.
Hell
If
yeah.
it doesn't work, I'll just have Deer punch the window. But I was
I'm in
pretty close.
Dillard's.
We're finding some new outfits.
Mary,
hell
this
yeah.
is a choice, not a roll at this point, because you already had this shim in there.
Right.
It's a crowbar. It doesn't require a lot of strength for you to be able to break a piece of glass that's already in a precarious position. You haul off and it shatters.
Okay. I'll go inside and start rummaging through the dashboard.
You open the glove compartment. There is a small firearm
Ooh.
that
Loot.
tumbles out.
Well, we're already armed to the teeth, but sure. What kind of firearm?
So it is a compact, kind of like an MP5. So it's a common handgun, but it's slim, so it's meant to be concealed within a suit.
Mm.
It won't show on you.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take that. What am I even wearing now? Probably not a dress and heels. Probably not that.
If you have any sort of coat, then it's concealable.
Is the guy's car
Probably no.
insurance in there? Who's the insurance made out to?
Yeah, see if there's some registration papers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
those
Yeah,
papers.
let's look into that.
So
I got papers.
you go into the glove compartment, and there is indeed a registration and insurance in there. The car is registered to a William Turnbull.
Turn.
William Turnbull?
Turnbull.
We've not heard that name yet.
I don't think so.
Can I open the trunk?
Yeah.
I think there's probably a button to open the trunk somewhere.
So there's a pull. There's actually it's a cable on these older cars that goes all the way back. You pop open
Okay.
the trunk. It is just like the interior of the vehicle. Absolutely immaculate. Completely empty.
Was there evidence of it looks if it's probably clean of anything being in it before that they took out?
Go ahead and roll wits awareness.
I should get Iris to smell this.
Iris, come sniff this bar.
Just one
I'm
success.
busy.
It just looks clean.
All right, I'll close the trunk, and I guess that's all I'm gonna get from this limo.
Your compatriots are already stepping into the Dillards.
Mhm. While Mary's busy, is there still stuff in this Dillard's?
There is.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the purse section.
Get
Yeah,
a
I'm
new
looking for
one.
like one of those backpack purses.
Okay, they
'Cause it's
are
easier to
available
carry.
specifically because they are definitely the fashion of a few years ago.
Mhm. Exactly.
It's almost
So
like we're not on a mission at all.
It's a shopping trip somewhere she'd be willing to shop, okay?
No, I'm happy for you.
Yeah. So I have to put my important stuff into the purse and leave Catherine's in hers. It's
Give
very
her
important.
back.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm giving her everything. I don't want any of her stuff.
you still have the flash drive on you, Iris?
No, Jorgen has it.
Morgan has the
Oh,
flash
right.
I don't have that, so I don't have to give that back.
It's not mine anymore.
Yeah.
So at this point, are you all proceeding quietly, or
Oh, we should try to be quiet now.
Yeah.
Just in case. Yeah, let's go. Tippy toes.
This is Night of the Comet or Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Movie.
Just pretend they're zombies. Should everybody be quiet? Actually, we're like the zombies in this situation. Because we're breaking in. And we're also undead.
Hmm.
and there's some poor adolescent humans wandering around?
Yeah. Let's be them. Yeah, we're gonna try to be stealthy.
So has everyone entered the Dillards proper then?
Mm-hmm.
Princess Ashley and Mary bringing up the rear. Go ahead and roll me stealth dexterity. We'll see how this goes.
All right, I don't get a lot of dice.
3
You are all-
successes.
You are all permitted to rouse the blood whenever you like. To
Oh,
get
I
it
got 5. I'm good.
and that point of so Iris, that wasn't just for one roll. That was for the entire scene.
I rolled a 5 just now.
Okay.
Yeah, because earlier it was a 6.
Dear. Messy critical.
Good.
That's all I have. Just a messy critical. I don't know if I want it or not, but we have it.
How do you messily crit a stealth? Like
Yeah, you're like, I don't know. Gonna learn. Maybe it's just
Let's-
nice.
Let's find out together. So you all move like ghosts through the Dillards. Iris, just sliding down the lanes, casually grabs a backpack purse without stopping.
Somehow it's the most expensive one too.
Yeah.
You,
Somehow.
she wasn't even looking, but she picked the most expensive.
Mhm. It's that heightened senses, guys. I can smell the real leather on it.
And you all move like the undead predators that you are towards the entrance through the cash registers. Tyr steps into the entranceway of the Dillards, and all of the lights come on within the store. And Christmas music starts playing. Bing Crosby wails, Little Drummer Boy, backed up by David Bowie.
She left, not a fan.
You are all moving quickly and efficiently. You can leave the Dillards behind, but the Christmas music, it is throughout the mall now.
Y'all can't prove it was me. Maybe it just is on a timer and it does it anyways. Maybe
It's a
it just,
distraction.
I mean,
It's fine.
Something that's
yeah, it's normal. North?
North.
You all exit the Dillards, and you can now see way off in the distance in the Shattered Mall, there is a group of bipedals moving towards the entrance where you guys cut the camera. They have flashlights. The entire place is in shadows. There are pools of light where emergency floodlighting is on, but they have decided it warrants a flashlight.
And are we on the same floor as these people?
You are.
Okay.
What
We're on
appears
ground.
to be the kind of the third floor. You get to there's immediately a balcony, a railing when you get to the edge of the Dillard, get out of the Dillards, and you can look down into the pit where the food court is, and there is kind of like there's the circle that is the food court, straight down 3 floors from you, and it looks like the shops continue. There are railings beneath you. You can't see around a corner, but the pit at the very bottom protrudes off to the north, where the soft glow of light is coming from.
Do we want to engage or do we want to try and avoid them? Or I don't want to say split up, but
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I think I would have taken that New Testament Bible.
you want to put it in the duffel bag?
Sure.
Cool.
Is there anything in it?
Blood, guns, and a New Testament.
Bibles.
Just the New Testament.
Just the New Testament.
Very specific.
Isn't there a group that just reads just the New Testament?
Yeah, Christians.
No. Is there
A whole
anything
lot of
in
them.
that book?
We're narrowing it down.
I'll
a little
look into
bit,
that
not all
later.
that.
Anyway,
So are you looking through the book?
okay, sure. If there's time,
You're just gonna read it while we walk.
Like,
What should we do?
flip through it quickly. Yeah, like
You open the front cover, and it's So it looks like it's mass produced, but it's very nice. It has kind of that gold edge to the pages on it, even though they're very thin. It's it's pocket sized. It's about as small as you can get a Bible, and you open the leather cover to it, and on the inside, um, there is an inscription that says, "In loving memory of Jessica Walker."
Wait, what is Jessica's? Okay, It's
My,
not-
my Jessica's Sawicki.
so icky. Wow, I feel bad. I should put this back in.
I shouldn't have taken this Bible.
It's good leverage.
oh yeah, good thinking.
So, what should we do? I'm happy to just start shooting, but I'm also happy to not.
Maybe we should avoid the shooting till we get to the place where all
Yeah,
the
I think
vampires
I
are.
think you're right. We could
Yeah.
sneak off. I mean, it does though. Like I'm thinking, if we knock these guys out here, we'll have less to deal with later.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we should, I guess, try to get past them. I don't know. Even just trying to stay quiet because it. I don't know if they're coming directly here, but.
They're gonna miss you because they're headed towards the triangle.
Oh, okay.
As
We
The
should just
entrance.
let them do their thing and we'll go do
Yeah.
our thing.
they
Yeah,
have noticed that the lights have come on in the village. There's almost no way, but
How
they're
did
on
that
the
happen?
they're on the far side. So they're on the far side of the pit, right?
Let's cut the power of this place. Where's the? Do you have any idea where the power of the mall is?
Probably one of those
I mean, if
weird
we-
back hallway things that malls
Yeah, one
usually
of
have.
the like the stairwells that are like you have to go through a door to get to them.
I think malls usually have like little hallways that people don't normally walk in because that's where they take shipments to stock things. Don't ask how I know that. I really don't know where that information came from. Probably read it on, some social media at some point, guys.
Forwards, try to find some way to get the power off. Try to go downwards.
I think that's the best plan.
Okay.
Yeah, if we take the power out, I mean, it's probably gonna alert them for sure.
Yeah, this could
Oh,
just
it's
be an
definitely
accident
gonna
until
alert
they
them.
see the big hole in the wall and the trash can embedded in that thing over there.
Yeah.
Well, but if the power is out, can they see? Oh, they have flashlights.
Yeah, I just can't see. It's gonna I feel like it's just gonna be me at a distance.
Yeah, we don't want Tyr to not be able
I'll
to
just
see.
have
That's
a
the problem.
So
Okay, yeah,
there
maybe
is-
we should keep
so-
the power on.
Tier, there is the emergency lighting that's on.
Okay, cool. As long as
Um,
there's some lights, I can see.
And there's also the massive skylight that is flooding the night sky down into the
Yeah, we could
the
turn off
food
the power
court.
then.
It
If we
is
find
not.
it along the way.
Yeah, it is not it is not. It's not going to become pitch black whenever
Okay,
you guys kill
Cool.
the power.
that would be scary. So we keep moving
Mhm.
quietly. Okay.
And get down to where
Mhm.
the light is.
Yeah.
So you guys move along, kind of being the opposite circle to your pursuers. They proceed counterclockwise, and you do the same around the pit. Eventually, you come to an escalator. It is the main way down. It looks like it staggers, hitting several different levels.
Hmm.
Anyone who's in the food court will kind of be able to see people coming down these kind of straightaways. And you kind of get to this point where you can see straight down at them as well. And there are people down there. They're not moving around. You see kind of the fireflies of cell phones. They're just waiting.
How many does it look like a lot of people?
Somewhere between half a dozen and a dozen. You can take the time to count them maybe with a.
I don't know how to
check.
count. I can't count. Do you think these are people we're supposed to shoot?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm used to them shooting at us first. So it's easy to tell who I'm supposed to shoot.
Well, normally they're coming to burn down your home tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
They're not moving.
This is you coming to there. Yeah, when I say they're not moving, they're not. It's not like they're not statues. They are typical humans, staring at cell phones. Some are murmuring softly to each other in groups, 2s and 3s.
So either find a less direct approach, start shooting, or someone can try to talk to them. It's kind of where we are, I feel like.
If someone tries to talk, like, we're gonna have to convince that, like, we're supposed to be here.
I mean, maybe we're supposed to be here.
I mean, you are, technically.
It is true. I'm here because of particular reasons. Probably not the ones they're here for, but
Presence is a hell of a drug.
I
Yeah,
feel
what's
like you're the best one of us at talking, Mary.
Okay,
You're the only one of us that can lie.
what is our excuse? Let me think of like an excuse for being. I'm lost. I
amazing.
random-
Maybe you could take Princess with you too. He seems to be able to do mind
You're
stuff.
right, Princess. Do you have any thoughts? What do you know about? Do you know anything about this whole thing?
Just what you've told me.
Hmm.
I mean, maybe you could use those vials that you found. If they
Princess,
question why
what
you're
if you
here.
pretend to be a hostage or something? How about that? And I'm the one delivering it to them.
I can do that.
I love it.
I'm a team
Let's do
player.
that.
So we'll stay up here. We'll be up here with guns. And if it goes bad, we'll start shooting.
Don't worry, Princess. It's pretend, okay? It's not for real.
Oh, they should be worried about us, not the other way around.
Uh-huh. All right, let's go.
Okay, but
I
you guys
mean-
got it.
Iris believed
How
that
do
too.
we make you look? I know, you can pretend to be entranced or something.
I can do that.
I'm gonna hand Iris a gun. All right, so when this fails, here's your gun for when you start shooting.
We will make it like with our powers combined, we will mind control these people.
If you could get
Okay.
them to clear out, if you could get them to just go somewhere else.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, you could. There's a problem at Dillard's.
Yeah, bring up the Dillards.
Guys, there's a problem.
All right, let's
I
go.
believe in you. You guys got it.
I'm gonna go bring the princess with the princess behind me and walk slowly towards the crowd.
So by walk slowly towards the crowd, that is you coming down the escalator.
Yep.
You escort the princess down the stairs.
Wow.
About halfway down, you have to kind of the escalators are staggered, so that you come down, you hit a landing, so that you can see another ring of shops around that is still one story above the food court, and then you hit another escalator, continuing down. And about the time you make that interchange, heads kind of snap up from their cell phones. Their eyes kind of rest on you. You continue down the steps. No one seems to want to address you, deal with you, until that social barrier finally breaks, and a woman in her early 20s, pretty, puts her cell phone in her pocket and strides towards you. Do we know you guys? Are you guys here for dinner time?
Oh, yeah,
100%.
we're definitely here for dinner time.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me charisma
Just a line.
persuasion.
I'm gonna use some awe on that.
Add those dice.
Are you okay? All right, hold on. Let me think because this is a lot. Wait,
Are you activating awe too? That's a
Yeah.
choice.
I am. Okay. Let me count. Seven successes,
Ooh.
and that's with a crit.
Whoa. Okay. I got here first, so I have the first spot in line. You can take mine.
No,
are you
it's
guys
okay.
are you guys going somewhere afterwards? Like
Yeah,
I like to get my nip and then go find a house
do you
party.
guys go anywhere afterwards?
We were gonna go to this guy I know's house. There's gonna be a house party, but it's gonna be lame. I know it.
Oh,
And you look like you have somewhere better to be.
yeah. What was the club of the goth kids?
The Dead Ratchet.
Yeah, I have to write that down. There's some poppin' places around Seattle. We can take you there later after the sip.
Awesome. Hey guys.
Is everyone else in line waiting?
Yeah. It's we all kind of go up and take a number. If you want to go in, like you can, like seriously, you can take my number.
Who's manning the place?
Oh, Samantha's in there. She's usually the one in charge. She's
Okay.
well, I mean, she's not in charge, but she runs the counter. You pay. I mean, you brought your cash, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You have cash, right?
If you're asking me, yes, we technically
Actually,
have Catherine's cash.
I'd like to signal to the other two that, hey guys, what are you waiting for? We're here to take a sip, like everyone else. Have a
Put these guns back in the duffel bag. Yeah. Hires, please, if anybody tries to talk to us, please.
Just pull out your phone.
Cool.
Yeah, pull out your phone and pretend to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, we'll go down. I'll put the guns back in the duffel bag.
Zip it up.
Yeah. Ooh, here we go.
So, who were you? Someone's Did you have a what do you call the thrall's vampire? Mass
Regnant.
source. Right. Okay. Were you someone's regnant?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Never mind.
I was friends with somebody who knew Jacobson, and they had this stuff, and it just makes you feel like the night's gonna go on forever.
What's your name?
Lexi.
Cool. I'm Mary. How long have you known Jacobson for?
Oh gosh, I don't know Jacobson.
Oh. Oh, you know someone who knows Jacobson.
Yeah, I knew one of his bodyguards. He got me.
Oh. Have you heard from them at all?
I guess I haven't heard from Mark in a while.
That's
He normally comes
Slowly
out.
walks back up the stairs.
He's got stuff to do at night, but like usually I see him as morning is getting close, because he'll come kind of
Yeah.
wind down with us. It's
he's
it's
still
real
alive.
stressful working for Jacobson. They have guns and shit. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, well, when you're dealing with this stuff, it's kind of normal to, it can be kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Tear's gonna flush. Tear's gonna do that blushing thing, just so she doesn't get spoken to.
Go ahead and give us the rouse check.
I'm fine. And now I got a little blushy cheeks.
So how does this usually work? Usually we get our sips, and other ways they give us like vials or something, and cold something. This is the first time we're actually going to snacking area.
It's an IV. Is this your first time?
Oh yeah. The first time that before that we just did like oral transaction. I mean,
It's real quick, but they have to hook you up.
Oh, so they're hooked up to they're hooked up to there's like live vampires in there. Sorry.
Her eyes kind of like
Sorry, I mean,
dilate a little bit at that.
never mind. I just smoked a blunt before coming here. I'm out of
Time is a
So-
vampire, Mary.
Okay, so they hook you up on
And tonight's definitely gonna get away from you.
do we really need to destroy this place?
100% we're gonna destroy this place.
Mary, so you've been talking to Lexi for a while, and she had a friend. They're like dressed in clubbing attire, skirts, tank tops. They started talking to you, but the minute you activated that that draws in the humans, eyes came up from their cell phones. People, one at a time, stood up. One person just kind of a medium-sized male, also dressed like looks like he's gonna go to a club afterwards. He's kind of like walked towards you, and it stopped, just kind of like being part of the conversation at a respectful distance. And you can see that you're just drawing these people in. Another one stands up.
How do you turn this off? How do you turn off awe?
Just conga line them away.
Take him to the Dillards.
Yeah, guys, you want to check?
That's a great idea.
Everyone has to wait anyway. Might as well go do something fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I feel bad like taking them away from here and they haven't had like their snack yet.
Oh my
God.
You're the snack.
I'd like to like oh gosh. How do you turn off awe? Anyway, I'd like to walk how long is this line gonna take? I mean, how is a process really like long when you have the ivy on you?
Oh gosh, it probably takes like 10 minutes.
It takes a while. Do any of you have cars?
Oh yeah, we're parked outside.
Cool. You know what? Why don't we I know this place. We can have so much more fun there than here.
They got the same stuff? Wait, I don't get it.
I don't want to lie to these people.
You don't want to lie to them.
Mary is simultaneously the nicest and worst person in the group.
No.
It's the weirdest thing.
I want them to have their snack.
Mary appreciates it.
You have some vials you could offer up.
These
Oh,
are
yeah.
our weird vampire vials.
Maybe
Damn,
they'll
if I
like
could,
take
like,
it like shots instead. It's faster.
I wonder if that is doable for them.
how much do they need for them to like how much blood do they need from a vampire for them to have that effect? Is it like one hunger from
How long? I mean, if you were doing a blood transfusion, how much blood would be transfused in 10 minutes?
that's kind of a lot.
It's probably about a hunger die. Or a hunger dot.
Where can I take these people? How do Princess, how do you usually feed mortals blood?
So it's difficult to have a covert conversation at this
Okay.
point, Mary. I'm going to assume you don't want to do that or want to rephrase
I'll
that.
not do that.
Okay.
If I'm gonna lead these people out, what is your plan?
Go where the transfusions take place.
Yeah.
I don't really care where they end up. It's not what we came here to do, Mary.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. How do I lose these? Okay. I have to think about this.
Just take them to party in the Dillards. Just go have a dance party at Dillards. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Let David Bowie solve this problem for you.
Yeah.
they.
It's just a better way to wait while they wait for their turn.
They don't have the same size. You're paying a lot for this, right?
It's pretty stiff, yeah. Like
Look, why
last
don't
week
you
it was
save your
$500,
money
but
for
it
tonight?
always goes up.
500.
it always goes up. That is.
I've always paid more every time I come here.
That is not. You know what? Maybe you guys can like have a break tonight. Let's just have a break from this and save your money and come
Oh,
back
honey,
tomorrow
I don't
night.
want to break, and I got money to burn.
Oh gosh, how am I gonna like transfuse blood to these people?
You don't have to do that.
Just convince them to go upstairs.
You don't have to give these people blood. We owe them nothing. We owe Lexi nothing.
I think there's something going on upstairs. Do you guys want to check it out?
I heard a noise. You think the cops are
Yeah.
here?
I don't. You know what? I think I saw some guys outside, like, just scouting the place.
I got busted for underage drinking, and I can't. My dad will fucking kill me.
Yeah, like, I don't think that's good. We should like check it out, and if it's nothing, we can come back here. But if it's something, then we should probably like. Is the mall in on this?
Oh gosh, no! The mall's dead. It's
Big mall.
deader than dead.
Are you sure? There were security people outside.
There's people outside.
There were people outside.
Fuck.
Come on, let's. I'm gonna use entrancement. Do I need to roll for this? I mean,
I think
just
it's a rouse
besides
check.
my
Entrancement. Right?
besides my rouse check.
Um,
Okay, I succeed. I wanted to fail so I could drink more vampire blood.
I just want to be hungry.
chug all these vials.
Just drink them anyway. It's fine.
No drinking on the job, guys. We gotta get through the job first.
So you don't need to use entrancement if you don't want to.
Okay.
Um, so if you're just trying to use persuasion, that's within the realm of awe, right? You can just use your awe and roll a metric ton of dice. So entrancement is for when you want to do something that doesn't involve persuasion.
Okay.
It's any social pool.
Okay. Like subterfuge, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So
like any social role. Whereas awe is kind of specific to seduction and persuasion. So, what exactly are you wanting to do?
I think we need to go up and check it out, and if there's stuff out there, we should scram. The mall doesn't know about this, really.
Oh God, this
How
mall
are you
shut-
guys in here?
This mall shut down when I was 11.
That's not too long ago.
I
Yeah, well, let's go.
All right.
There were actually people upstairs.
Oh, I mean that's probably Alan. That's the guys who do security.
Oh,
You can't have a place like this. Like he works for Jacobson. Like they're super professional. Like they have guns and stuff, but they're nice about it.
Oh, okay.
So we can go up there. I mean, I assume Alan is taking care of it, but yeah, if there's cops here, like we gotta
Maybe.
get out of
I
here.
mean, I think I heard some sirens as well, but maybe that's why they went up there to check, right?
Oh God. Okay. Geez, Chelsea, Chelsea, let's just go and check out and see what's going on in the parking lot. Maybe we'll come back later, okay? And she looks at her girlfriend. People are kind of like standing by. They can hear this conversation, and they're kind of nodding as a group. And you have mortal followers, and the New Testament in your pocket.
Can read to them.
Yeah.
The power is coursing through your veins right now.
All right, I'll take them up.
Tier Iris, you see Mary and Ashley marching back up with a procession of mortal followers towards you. You would kind of like, you made it like halfway down. You got all your guns cleaned up and put into the duffel bag.
Mm-hmm.
You hold it tight to your shoulder, Tier, because you cannot let those things rattle. Because people just know the sound of a gun rattle. They kind of walk up past you. People give you strange looks, but they're following Mary at this point.
Good.
All right.
I'll just wait for them to pass.
Yeah. I think we have this, Iris.
I hope so. Once they're far enough, we'll head down.
Mm-hmm.
Mary, you make it up to the top of the second escalator, and you are staring into the Dillards. Lights are on, and it's moved on to Elvis.
Well,
Which one?
eclectic playlist. So
It's still Christmas.
oh,
It's all
What
Christmas.
else would it be?
All Christmas, all the time.
So, I mean, are there Christmas decorations still up around the mall then? Or does somebody just put a Christmas album in?
You don't see any around, but you got to believe that if you turn on the sound system in the mall, by default, what do you think is going to come on?
Some Christmas, guys. We got to turn it on.
So Tier and Iris, bag in hand, are moving down into the food court. It's vacated now. Chairs turned out. Kind of a soft glow of lights coming from all the different food places. It's just the emergency lights from their kitchens. But once you get down there, you can see a big glass front that is one of those trendy mall gyms. And there is a receptionist waiting there. She's staring down at her desk. Doesn't seem to have noticed you.
I guess we should head in.
Yeah.
See what
You
this
take
person.
this one. You take this.
Great.
Just if she asks for something, give it to her. Just, you got it.
All
I
right.
think that's where we're going to take our 10-minute break. Go get yourself a drink. I'm going to think of ways to talk to Tyr
Oh, no.
for the Sultan.
Oh, no.
So what's in the bag?
Sweet bag. Yeah, I came to the thing. It's weird.
We'll see you in 10 minutes. Go get yourself a drink. Get comfortable. We will be right back. Bye. Welcome back. I hope you're comfy. Tyr and Iris are marching towards their date with Destiny, or just a receptionist.
Maybe her name's Destiny. I don't know.
Ooh,
Could be.
God, I wish I'd thought of that.
You could scribble it out really
You
quick.
still have
Oh,
a chance.
Yes. Okay. Well, then never mind. I already said it's Samantha.
Oh, she's Samantha.
But the receptionist could be.
I guess he's in charge of reception at least. I'm gonna take half a step behind Iris and let her walk ahead.
All right. I'll walk in up to the desk.
It's very you enter and it's very modern. And this is the only place the lights are on. Like this is nice, well lit area. There is a kind of a modern desk. It's a perfect square block, and kind of a middle-aged, heavy-set woman sits behind it. Did you two take a number? She motions the ticket.
I'll grab one, but there's no one there.
What?
No one's out there. Why do we need a number?
Hold on. I'll be right back. And she gets up and marches out into the food court, leaving the two of you here alone in this reception area. It's kind of like it's kind of got that like faux wall behind the reception desk that you would kind of walk around to get to the gym equipment. There's no like door or anything.
Yeah. Could take a gander.
Start looking around.
Yeah. Also, is it one of those doors that you just like twist a lock and it'll close?
So there is a sliding door to get in. It looks like it's kind of it's like a mall door. Like it's meant to be opened during business hours, and then it's like kind of an operation to close it and lock it.
Okay.
Too much work.
You could, I mean, it's possible to close it in time before a middle-aged woman can sprint back down the hallway.
Yeah. Let's figure out how to close this. I'll figure out how to close this if you want to look around. And if not, I can punch her really hard in the face, and really it's not a problem anymore.
That's fair.
And she'll have no more face.
Right.
Yeah. I will try to punch her in a not vital spot. I still feel bad about the janitor that I almost maybe murdered.
Hey, I paid for his ambulance ride.
We paid for half of his ambulance ride.
I gave him some cash.
I'd love to close this door.
So Tyr, it's this is gonna be a strange roll.
Okay.
You kind of have to figure out how this door works. It looks like it's all connected and it's meant to be kind of operated by two people.
I can come back over.
Like there's one on one side, but it is like it's like if you kind of undo like a latch that holds it back during business hours, and you can figure out how that works, and then you can kind of engage the connection between the two doors. You could push one side, and the other side will be forced to close with it.
Okay. What role would you like?
Let's go with strength intelligence.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
I'll accept that. That's great.
I'm looking for 3 successes.
All right. This could be our first willpower of the night.
How smart are your muscles?
Come on, guys. I give him a pep talk.
We can do this.
This is a chunk of change. This is like throwing a punch. That one spun forever. Exactly 3 successes, boys. Yes. Yeah, fuck those other ones. I only want the 3. Not wasting a willpower to do better.
Tyr, you have the duffel bag full of firearms over your shoulder, and you kind of look over at Iris and nod towards the entryway to go around and look at the gym. and then you turn and kind of lean up against the doorway, watching the woman stride down towards the food court. She starts calling out names. You hear a Chelsea. You hear Alexi.
Chelsea's here every night. Chelsea.
They live here.
When she gets all the way down, you just kind of slide back in and engage the handle and unclasp the door and heave with all your might. And the door rolls loudly on its metal rollers at the bottom. Oh, it rolls on its rollers. Good job, Nathan. And the two sides slam together. Samantha's face turns back to you agape. Hey! What are you... Add to your...
I'm going to knock on it. I don't know. Okay.
When the
Weird.
doors slam together, there is a deadbolt clasp that you need to turn.
I don't know.
And she gets up.
Weird. Weird what happened.
How did it even happen?
Weird. How do I get this back open again? No.
Maybe turning this thing.
It's heavy, and she's frustrated. She's like looking at you like you're an idiot, like and pointing at the clasp, like
The clasp. The class. Yeah, I'm just gonna be an idiot for a hot minute and just be like, is this just a clasp? Well, Iris does whatever she's doing for right now.
I'm looking around in the back where I'm not visible
Iris-
from the door.
you make your way around the corner, and you see a row of 5 kids, teenagers, laid out, and they're all awake, and they kind of look up when you come in. Their eyes are kind of a little bit dilated.
They're having a good time. It's fine.
They're hooked up to an IV that is coming out of the wall. It looks like kind of the wall that runs along the back or along the side of a whole row of gym equipment, and they've just kind of cleared out this one side that has medical tables that these teenagers are laid out on.
Does it look like there's a way to that the other side of that wall?
There's a door on that side. It looks like it is definitely locked. It's a
There
simple,
might be keys.
I'm sorry, it's locked.
I can't pick locks. Not very well without.
Iris, you hear banging on the door.
Gosh.
Samantha is straight up giving it to the store right now.
Doesn't help me, Samantha. You're stressing me out.
I'll try
She
to
is
get this door open.
You're still giving her the act that the playtime is over. Samantha does not believe it. You are.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Iris. Hey, what's up? She's done thinking I'm dumb, at least in that sense.
This door is locked. We need to get through this.
Are we still in the same scene from when I activated prowess?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck this door in particular.
If you could break it open, that would be awesome.
I would love to get this door open.
Give me strength athletics and your prowess.
Strength athletics. 3 and then 2. Oh, gross. We're using a willpower.
Oh no.
I refuse to be outdone by a door ever. So let's take these successes and put them to the side because that's not good enough for me. I will take 3 of these. You guys get out of my way. Ooh, okay, that's a little better. Not using another one. 4 successes.
Tyr, you reach up to the deadbolt, and it's got a lock on this side, but you're able to just dig your fingers into the sides of it and turn it. Your fingertips indent into the area around the keyhole that protrudes, and you turn the whole mechanism. There's a snap, and you're fairly certain the deadbolt is no longer engaged.
I am the key. I'm gonna unzip this duffel bag and then I'm gonna open this door.
Hey, what are you guys doing? One of the kids stands up.
We're getting
I don't-
something for that lady up front.
I don't think you're supposed to go back there.
What are you, a narc?
Look, I'm gonna go get Samantha, okay? Like, don't.
Do you want some free rounds of what you're getting?
What are you talking about?
You're laying on that table getting your free drugs there. Do you want more?
Oh, these were not free, but I do
You
want
can
more.
get free. All right, just lay down there then. We'll get you some free ones.
Okay, all right. Never mind. Head on in, Robin Hood.
Irish, you speak their language. It's beautiful. Let's go.
This place is too expensive. We're done with it.
Yeah. Free drugs for all these young kids here.
Free drugs.
We're running for office. Iris here.
I
Free
mean,
drugs is the message.
if it was, normal drugs,
Yeah.
Iris would actually probably be behind it. So,
All right. Let's go get these kids some free drugs.
great.
In you go. So this looks like kind of the maintenance entrance into a gym locker room. You come in and the walls are all tiled. There are lockers on the far wall, but immediately the thing that overtakes the room is a line, plastic tubing, medical, obviously, filled with a red liquid that you're very familiar with.
I love when it's easy. I'm not very smart, so this is great.
It's zip tied along a bit of piping. Goes up the ceiling and towards the back wall where there are shower stalls. Each stall has in it suspended a corpse. Desiccated and staked. You can hear the whirring pump in each stall. There's a machine pumping blood out of its victim.
You recognize one of them?
Iris will go over and look. Not really what I want to touch them, but
Listen, we
do I recognize him?
There is no one that you recognize in any of these stalls.
No, I don't. I don't think any of these are her.
If we let them down, they're just gonna rip those kids to pieces.
Probably, yeah.
But we could turn off the machine. We could at least do that.
Yeah, at least like we don't have to unstake him yet. Just
Yeah, I don't know if
stop
they're gonna
the.
attack us either because we're the closest thing. So just a nice off button or an unplug, whichever is easiest. Where do you think your old lady is then? If she's not in the showers,
Maybe they have a room with like others,
maybe like in
so they can
storage
like.
or something.
Yeah, I kind of doubt they've only got this many.
Yeah.
If they're doing this like every day.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's check around. But I'm gonna try and turn off these machines if possible, or unplug them.
You march to the back of the room. It's not difficult to find a plug and remove it from the wall. Each of these stalls has an extension cord coming out of it to power the medical device inside. Those all go to a pigtail and the wall. And you unplug it. The whirring stops.
We did the opposite of what we told those kids we were gonna do. Almost feel bad
Hey,
about it.
it's okay. If they ask anything, we'll tell them they have to go home because it's going under new management. As of tomorrow, things are going to change.
Yeah, fire. The new management is gonna be fired.
It's fine.
Yeah, let's see if we can find ourselves a back room.
About that time, you hear the shattering of glass.
Would you like a gun, Iris?
I'd love one.
Of course. You know what? Maybe me too, honestly. Why not?
You throw the duffel bag to the floor in a clatter and arm up in this gym locker room.
Yeah, this feels good. And if we feel overwhelmed, we unstake somebody. Look at that. Back up.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really good idea.
If we can get one like cut down, because so that they can actually get to them, that'd probably be good too. Not just unstaked.
I could start doing that if you would like to start possibly shooting when they come in.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm going to try and get they all look really sad. Whichever one looks the tallest. They're coming down first.
So they're hung in a most unfortunate fashion by their necks.
Bummer. Is it like with if I just use the knife, I'd be able to get them down?
Yeah, you could use the knife, or you could just try to pick them up and pull them.
Oh, yeah.
When you get slack in the line, you can pull the noose from underneath their chins.
Oh, yeah. I could do that. Yeah,
If you're
Just start taking them down.
I'm going to start taking them down, and we unstake them, and we can keep going. It'll be
She's
fine.
already broken out, so
Yeah. I'll unstake them when I feel like we should unstake them. But right now, I'll get them off of, I'll get them out of the shower. That's what I'll do.
and I'll make sure I have a gun aimed at the door in case our friend decides to come in.
Tyr is hoisting the first corpse, middle-aged man in a suit. When a voice rings out, I don't know what you think you're doing in there, but the two of you girls need to come out right now. You can recognize Samantha's voice.
Oh, I think we're in trouble, Iris.
She sounds very angry.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand how the door worked. We shouldn't be left alone on this mission.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds before my guys go in there.
I don't
5,
think your guys want to come in here.
4,
Unstake one.
3,
Yeah, 100%.
2,
And I'm just gonna kind of shove them that way. Onwards, my dude, if you're able to do anything.
So
Can
you're
this guy do-
unstaking this creature.
Mhm.
I'm assuming you're bringing him almost all the way to the door.
I'd like to get him
As
as
close
much of
as
the way as I
possible.
can. Yeah. You just
Definitely.
give him a nice shove when the door opens.
Yeah. Okay. So really, all that's in his field of vision is the doorway,
Hmm.
not yourself,
Yeah, not me. I don't want him
not
looking at me.
not Iris.
No.
No. No, please. Thank you.
So
I'm
Iris,
not a
I'm
fancy
assuming you are
vampire gun, but
stood back from the door.
oh
Considering.
yeah, I'm not in the doorway. That's a terrible plan.
Unfortunately, the locker room is quite open. There's not much to hide behind
That's fine.
in this instance.
They're probably not using their vampire guns right now. I'm gonna just make that assumption for myself.
Well, they're not vampires, so no.
Yeah, I don't feel like they're gonna come in with fiery bullets on their first go, but we'll see.
All right. Her countdown continues.
Mm-hmm.
And at 2, you've got this creature at the door, and the door bursts open. There's a whole stack of men. The first one has kicked what's left of that door in, and the 2 of you and your new companion are faced with these 4 people and Samantha's glowering gaze from the back.
Stake out, push forward. Just there you go. That'll take care of at least one.
Have fun.
So, Mary,
How's your party going?
I bet it's fun.
you lead this group of humans up to the abandoned Dillons. Or Dillards. You said you heard cops up here?
Yeah. Do you see oh my gosh. Is a glass broken?
Yeah. Somebody broke in?
Yeah. Oh my some hooligans must have broken in, or the cops, like maybe there's a raid.
We had to buy a key. Like, that's how we got in.
Oh, you had to buy a key?
Yeah. They only sell to certain people.
So you needed, this is like OnlyFans, like you have to buy a key and then you have to pay for the drug.
Look, if you
That
want the best stuff,
seems-
you gotta pay.
That seems really unfair.
It is unfair. But fortunately, it's fair to me.
Oh. Yeah, it's you think it's fair to you? You pay that much every week?
Is that
Every
Just
day?
because
How
we're
long does
cops,
this
like-
last?
cops didn't break in here? Like, I think I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Yeah, you know what? I think we should do that.
If there's just around this time, Mary, so you are with this gaggle of teenagers in front of Dillard's. The initial group that I described when you came into the building has made the circuit, and they're approaching you all now. They have straight up rifles. They are men in suits. Hey, what are you kids doing up here? You're not supposed to fuck around in the mall. Like, just go get your fix.
Yeah, we heard there was something out. We wanted to check it out. Right, guys?
It's not your job to check things out. Okay? It's our job.
So, is there anything? Are we like safe? We're
You're
paying
safe.
like a lot of money to be here.
You were paying the amount that you're supposed to. Go see Samantha, okay?
Fine. Let's go back downstairs.
So Mary and the children are headed back downstairs, and this group is kind of starting to look into that Dillard's like, what the fuck's going on in here? You hear the crunch of glass as they step in over something that's been broken on the way out. And at that moment, the first shots ring out.
Oh my gosh, guys. Something's happening.
In rapid succession. Blam, 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 blam. All the teenagers crouch behind the railing. The men immediately pivot and dart down the escalator. They hit the landing, and the one that appears to be in charge kind of stands up and motions to all of them to kind of circle the food court. And there are probably about half a dozen of them kind of positioned around with kind of an upper vantage point pointed at the front of the gym. No one gets out. The rest of you are with me.
What's his name?
You haven't asked. We didn't make it to pleasantries.
Yeah. How many people are there around surrounding the area?
So there's half a dozen that have surrounded the food court and kind of the exit. And there's the leader and 6 other men they're staying on the second floor actually and moving
That's a lot
down
of people.
towards the gym, but 1 floor up.
Got this place armed to the teeth.
Mm-hmm. Should have just started that fire.
Yeah, but we could still do that.
I think we're gonna lay low in that case. Is that fine? Princess, I look at Princess like, what are we gonna do?
We can't let them get behind Tyr and Iris. It looks like they're headed towards another way into the gym.
You have all the guns. You have all the guns in the duffel bag, right?
You have a gun.
Yep.
I do have a gun. I have like maybe 2 guns.
You
My
also
gun
have
and the gun I got from the
fancy
limo.
mind powers.
Yeah, you guys are also cool vampires.
We do have that.
We need the guns.
Yeah, currently we need guns. That's where we are.
I look at well, the man's just near us, right?
He's already moving away from you, but he's close enough for you to like yell at him if that's what you need.
Hey, you. I think you should check out the south entrance. There's something there. You should go there. I compel him. I can do that with just my voice.
Right, yeah. Okay. He stops and perks up. There's something there. We
There's
have to
definitely
go.
something there.
And he turns and moves lethargically towards the south entrance.
Tell your other men to go there too.
You should all come. Come with me.
Should have just entranced this guy. Anyway, it's fine.
Let's all hang out in the southern doorway.
His men are looking from him to you very confused and suspiciously.
Hey, guys, can any of you guys fight?
Start a fight club.
One of the men raises a rifle to you, Mary. You need to shut your mouth right now.
Okay. I will do that.
Are you here alone?
Yeah. Yeah. I was told this place had the goods.
Make a subterfuge roll.
I'll use awe. Actually, I'll use entrancement.
Yeah, you
For
gotta
that.
use entrancement for that.
All right, this is gonna be. All right. I'll do a rouse first. Oh, I did do a rouse earlier. Okay, so it's success. Okay.
For 3 successes.
I have exactly that.
Okay, 2 of you stay there. We're gonna go to the south entrance, I guess.
You really should.
His leader has continued to walk off into the distance, and
We
his men
heard something,
follow.
guys. I feel like, guys, right?
The second in command kind of looks at the guys who are poised around the rest of the courtyard. The rest of you stay here. Keep watching the gym. And the small group of men marches off up an escalator on the south side of the food court. You are left with a crowd of huddled teenagers. The shots continue to ring out.
What are they shooting at?
Oh my God.
I don't know. I haven't fired my gun yet.
Let's go back to that.
And then we fire our gun.
And then it
Okay.
happens.
So, violence.
Okay, welcome to Team Violence.
Where we shoot guns at things
Yeah,
and pull stakes out of vampires.
yeah, we're making choices, and that's what's important. Is that we're making choices. Also, we just talked about this a little bit ago, Nathan. I'm fine if I have to do like a roll to do it, but if I see those same rifles from the other night, I'm going to do Defy Bane.
Okay.
So it's fine if I have to roll for it, but if I see those rifles,
Yeah.
I'd love to not be slaughtered.
That makes sense. Using
Cool.
using intelligence to have a plan
I
means
have
that
2 points in
means that you
intelligence.
don't have to make a roll.
Yay! We're doing
I'd
it.
probably start to try to run if I see those because I can't take much damage.
Yeah, unstake some more dudes or something. We'll see. Maybe Derek here has it. We're just gonna call him Derek, our middle-aged man friend.
Who are you talking about?
The first vampire.
we picked.
Oh, okay.
We've
snake.
named him.
Yeah, he's Derek. He's our friend. We care about him.
You care about him. That's so sweet.
We care about him doing some damage.
You are literally using him as a meat shield right now.
Yes.
Hey, what do you mean we saved his life?
We did. He's about to probably eat.
We
That's
respected
green.
him by unstaking him. Now
Yeah.
we're demanding his respect.
So
Yeah.
it's difficult to categorize where you belong in the initiative order for this particular action tier. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna call it first.
Cool. Ooh.
As in you are in the already in melee category
Perfect.
because you are already in melee with good old Derek.
Yes. Derek and I are
remove
ready to
his
fight.
You reach around to the front of your new best buddy, grip a piece of wood, and yank. And his whole body tenses in your arms. You were suspending him almost entirely. Entirely, actually, I should say. And all of a sudden, every muscle goes taut. And he hisses. It's god awful.
Go get him, Derek. You get him. Gross, I believe in you. And I'm happy to basically put Derek on a person if I must.
Derek needs no impetus. He immediately charges forward,
Perfect.
reaching
Good
out
job, Derek.
towards his first victim. Then we get to ranged, which would be
Okay.
Iris and her new 4 best friends. Iris, do you need to activate any of these?
Any of like
Any of your celerity powers? I don't think-
fleetness, I have to do a rouse check for.
Are you doing that? Because it's incredibly relevant right now.
You know, probably should. So yeah, just in case they have the scary bullets.
I'm just feeling like they might have scary bullets.
Ooh, I don't get
It's not gonna be
hungry.
them if they don't.
Okay.
I succeed.
Huzzah!
So, what is your dexterity plus athletics tier?
Me?
Yes.
Dexterity plus athletics. 5.
Me too.
Wow.
So, Iris, you're 5 as well, but you
Mhm.
add your celerity to that.
Right. So that puts me at 8.
Okay. If you are firing your weapon, you may do so, Iris.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Firearms and in this first round, dexterity.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. 5. 5 successes.
Ooh.
No fancy ones, but that's okay.
In memoriam to these people and Derek.
Poor Derek. We
He's
do
gonna
him
die with
well.
blood in his mouth, and that's what's important. He's going to Valhalla. We did this for him.
He went out like a soldier.
He did.
Jesus.
I hope it's a bad Jesus.
They're all just accidentally shooting each other.
They all just. um, now I'm worried about poor Derek. I'm kind of worried about us a little bit, but poor Derek.
Nah.
I mean, at least I'm going into this healthy.
I'm not.
Don't worry, Derek and I might be taking the first volley.
That's good. You have to carry Iris out.
We
Hey,
all
but
end up
then
in the shower.
if you bring me back to Malcolm's and I'm passed out and you betray, Princess, I can't do anything.
Nobody could prove it happened either.
Yeah. Ultimate strategy.
Listen, Tyr'd rather cut her own head off than end up in that shower, so I feel like we'll figure it out.
You will end up in that shower if you lose this combat, so help me God.
Yeah. New characters save our old characters.
So the door opens, Derek hisses and lunges forward, and everybody opens up.
Yeah.
Iris, the men, the room is awash with the sound of thunder.
Mm.
Derek is lit up like a Christmas tree.
Poor
Derek.
Derek.
Oh, Derek.
He hisses,
He tried so hard.
but he's standing in front of a firing squad.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yes.
Yeah, we put him there. Yeah.
The rounds hit him, and little bits of flesh and blood spray backwards. Tyr, you're getting a little wet.
Ew.
Oh no.
Keep it together, Derek. Physically, literally.
Poor Derek.
He attracted the full attention of your attackers. Really, only the front two look like they were able to shoot effectively into the room. There's more behind them, but they're not like trying to shoot over their buddies. There's some semblance of professional enough to not do that. They're kind of waiting and expecting their friends to go into the room so that they can all pile in together. And that was exactly what was going to happen. The first man steps forward, shooting into Derek quite successfully. But Iris stitches him up. From his belly up to his shoulder, large caliber rifle rounds tear him apart. And he's looking very mortal.
Mm.
And he has plenty of blood in him.
For
He
Derek.
hits the tile wall just to the side of the entryway and slumps down. He's still just barely there. He's got a hold of his weapon, but he looks like he may not survive the night.
Oh, he's not surviving the night.
No.
No, he's not doing that. Certainly not.
The other three men pile into the room,
Howdy.
and that is the end of ranged. Melee.
Hey, what's up?
Time to take some down. I really liked
feel
it when you
it
took
worked
arms.
really well last time.
Mhm.
When I used one of them as a meat shield. I know I got shot in the face, but
But it worked.
but I lived is the thing. If I am able to get one of these guys, that would be great. And if I'm able to hurt him, that would be better. But the goal is getting one of these dudes out of play from shooting me and using him in front of me is my goal. A grapple, one would say.
Okay.
I know terminology.
So are you trying to hurt him or?
Do I think I could block most of this doorway, or are they already in?
They are already in. They stepped in. There are now 3 men in the room with you, and
Cool.
one dying slowly on the floor.
Yeah.
Actually, not that slowly. He's going quick.
Yeah. No, I'd like to hurt this guy.
Okay.
If I can use him as a shield, great. But hurting him, getting him out of play, main goal.
Okay.
New main goal. Strength athletics. I also have this stake, but I don't want to, I'm not here for melee. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Do I want to use? Not going to waste a willpower. 5 successes. Not yet. We'll see what that do.
So you take the first man, and he's moving towards you, weapon up. You step into him before he can get his shot off. It looked like he was distracted momentarily by Derek still hissing and glaring at him,
Yeah.
even as
Yes,
he's taken
Derek.
so many rounds.
Yes, Derek.
As soon as he comes within one step of you, you reach in and snatch his wrist, snapping it, and pulling him down and in front of you, in between his friends and yourself. All of the men they don't have any rifles. They are using a small arm
Okay.
handgun. He screams and you feel the small bones and ligaments in his wrist give in your grip.
Sucks to suck, first guy in line.
And we are back to the top, which is melee. That would be you and your buddy, and what's left of Derek.
Let's go, Derek.
Derek's got this.
If
Derek's got this in the
anything,
bag.
he's got a snack on the floor next to him.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to get up if he doesn't want to. He can just lay down. Doesn't help me as much, but that's fine. Not
But
gonna
it
tell Derek.
might help you.
Yeah.
After he gets his snack.
Derek,
Yeah.
Derek absolutely lunges towards the man in the corner.
You're welcome, Derek.
Yeah. This man owes me a boon. I'm just gonna yell, "You owe me a boon."
An equal boon. He owes me a snack.
A boon worth your life, Derek.
Where you also get to use me as a meat shield.
I didn't do that, and I was the one that provided him the snack, so.
It's true. I think he owes us.
Tyr, yourself and your new friend are now engaged. He is grappling with you to try and regain control of the firearm.
No.
Nah.
Do I need to roll against him?
You two are in a straight up contested grapple.
Cool. I'll break his other wrist if I must. 1, 1 extra for grapple. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna use a willpower. Not letting this guy shoot me. This guy, first off, this guy's not gonna shoot me. Second off, 5 successes. Consistent.
This guy is pretty clever, as it turns out. He
Gross, boo!
you
Oh,
broke
no.
his wrist, and he drops the firearm and catches it with his left hand underneath, and is pointing it at your gut at the same moment that you just throw a right cross and knock his jaw loose.
Oh.
Equal.
The round goes off and breaks a piece of tile behind you, whizzes past your abdomen. And his face has been completely rearranged.
It's a pity.
As it should be.
His modeling career is over.
Darn.
Unfortunately, his two friends are both laying into you, Tyr,
Yeah.
trying to free their buddy.
Let Jeremy go.
So you had 3. Your dexterity athletics is 3. Okay.
My dexterity athletics.
Oh, it's 5. It's 5.
It's 5.
All right.
I was like, I'm a little better than that.
I'm revealing something that's happening behind the curtain that's actually in the book.
Ooh.
Whenever you're just standing in the open, you're at a -2.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I have half a dude kind of in the way.
You have a meat shield. It's fine.
I have a Derek's gone, but I have
That's
Jeremy.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Jeremy's
If I got some red dice in here. If some messy criticals show up, we'll talk about what happens.
Poor
to
Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy.
Wow, Jeremy.
More for Derek.
We're just feeding Derek as much as we can.
Another boon, Derek. Another boon.
Oh damn.
I feel like this is about to suck.
Might be.
What are we gonna do with these teenagers?
Not for just you.
Take them to the goth kids.
Oh no, it's gonna suck for poor Jeremy.
All right. Okay, I need to do this separate. Okay, so Jeremy's best friend from college steps around him and unloads into you, Tyr, at close range. There's nothing to hide behind. You guys are in an open room.
Yeah.
He doesn't miss with a single shot. So that would be 5 superficial.
Okay, and then I half it.
Then you half it, round up.
Okay. Is it too late to start asking about toughness?
You could. So this would be the case where there's a roll involved.
Okay, I'd love to roll to get all of that damage basically taken away.
It minimizes it 1, right?
It minimizes it by my fortitude, which is 3.
But I think the minimum amount of damage you can always take is 1. So even if you're successful in this,
Okay, cool.
it's always 1.
I get hungrier.
Oh man,
Bonkus.
you'll never find a ready blood supply.
Where will I eat? So I just take 1 damage instead.
Just proceed to drain Jeremy. It's fine.
Oh no!
Oh no, you gotta
Jeremy.
so roll survival wits to activate the ability.
Okay. Yeah. Did I need to do a rouse check, or did I just make that up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I don't know if that one's a rouse check thing.
It is.
Okay. And then
Give me 2 successes, and you can have it.
I wanted survival. Where the fuck is there? It is survival and
Wits.
wits. Okay, I just want to describe what I'm looking at.
Okay.
I'm 50-50 if I'm going to use my willpower on it. I'm looking at 2 ones on the hunger dice and 2 failures on my other 2 dice. And that's where I am currently. And I don't know if freaking out is going to help me in this moment or not.
Oh man,
Because I can use a willpower.
you can use a willpower to fix this.
But I'm like, but is
What?
it? Should I fix it? That guy doesn't know how to fight. The thing in my head is bad at fighting. But then again, does it benefit me at all to just like lose it?
So we did. I need to make sure that I'm doing bestial failures different from frenzy failures.
Okay.
Bestial failure.
So I don't get anything good out of it besides just dog brain, and I got to take my clothes off. Just full
Yeah.
dog brain.
Yeah, that's what happens is dog brain, and you are in the fight.
You know.
And you will have
and
you will have a harm compulsion, which means you're gonna hurt people.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna re-roll. Fuck it. Let's eat some people, my dudes. Fuck it. 2 ones on the red dice says what it says. It wants this. I'm not gonna use this. We're gonna lose our minds.
Time to fail.
I'm just gonna let it happen because the compulsion's gonna be to just be what I'm doing currently, except maybe not as smart. But I'm not here to be smart. I'm here to kill these guys. So yeah. A little voice in my head wins today. The very kind gentleman voice that's just like, you should kill them. Like really
You should
kill
rip them apart.
Odin's like on over your shoulder, like kill them. Yeah.
You're
You
right,
should-
Odin.
Take their hands.
You're right. I should kill them.
They're not dead until they're in like 4 or 5 different pieces minimum.
Oh yeah. I'd love to.
Well,
just
I mean,
lose
we
my-
need their hands to open their phones. So
That's true. I can give you their hand. Happy to do it. I already forgot what I was rolling for.
You rolled for survival wits, and you failed, so you're taking the full damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take the full damage on that. I think that'll trigger dog brain. Happy to do it. I forgot fully what I was rolling for. I was so distracted by all the ones I was staring at.
Okay, so this goes to
God, if only I had brutal feed now, this wouldn't be a problem. A single
just
problem.
run around draining all of them.
I would be in a good place. We're about to take some dabblage, but we're about to fix it.
We're fine.
Feel good about it.
So that was Jeremy's best friend from college, who kind of
Yeah.
leans around him, acquires you as a target, and opens up. Fucking new guy just unloads from where he's standing, and Jeremy's head explodes.
Bye, Jeremy.
It showers tear in blood. She got a little bit from Derek. This is a straight up bath, like across her face. And that is also followed by rounds continuing through Jeremy and into Tyr.
God,
You're going to
Jeremy.
take 4 total damage, half that for 2.
Gotcha.
Gosh.
Steps.
I don't want to die before I dog brain. Just want to get to dog brain for a little bit, Just not think about it.
That happened.
Hey, I have to shoot people too. We'll see.
Yeah, no dog brain for you. You keep it together.
Yeah.
And then Iris, you are shooting people.
And this time it's firearms composure.
Yes.
Are you not gonna unstake more of these people?
No, they'll just attack me.
And they're gross.
And I
Bring
don't
them
think
closer.
I can get them out of the noose is the thing. So they'd just be there waving around.
Yeah, privilege is a real thing in life, and some people have to make rolls, and other people don't.
Yeah. My
They're
strength.
strong and have prowess activated already.
We could stop, and I could make Tyr like make a trivia roll, but I'm not going to.
I'm going to use a willpower.
Yes, please.
God, it sucks being human in a gunfight.
Oh, that's better. Now that's 3. That's 3 instead of 1.
3? Okay. Yeah, that's still really bad. Don't be a human standing in the open.
But it's better than 1.
So, murdering his new acquaintance was his last act in life.
Oh no.
Aw,
New guy.
I'm so sorry, new guy.
New guy's abdomen is just torn apart. His lungs and center mass area are just ripped to shreds, and he too sinks against the tile.
Iris is just gonna yell, I told you guys not to come in here.
We go back to the top, to the people in melee. That would really actually only be Derek, who ends the man in the corner.
Derek. Fucking killing it, man.
Let's go, Derek.
Go, Derek.
New part of the team.
Yes, more team.
Princess will love it.
Yeah, Princess, this guy's on our team now.
You guys are so close at this point that Tyr, you're still in melee, even though you're
Perfect.
it's within 5 foot step. So I'm gonna call that close enough for her horseshoes and murder.
I would love just glassy-eyed, covered in blood. I am going to just bite fully into this dude's throat. I'd like to rip it out. I don't care what kind of guns are going on. I'm here to rip this dude's throat out with my teeth.
Okay.
Be whatever nerd.
Shoot
So-
me, I dare you.
So this is a bite attack, is what it is.
Ooh, I haven't really done a bite attack before. What's that like?
So it's a called shot
Oh,
with a 3 success penalty.
okay. Fucking Jeremy being difficult. Jeremy exploded. It's that other
Yeah.
guy. I'm fine taking the penalty. Dog brain.
We'll call that. Actually, that's a perfect penalty.
Okay. So does it still count as brawl because it's not like a melee weapon or anything?
Oh yeah, it's absolutely brawl.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure that
The
my
reason
luxury bones.
the reason that you would do this, and this is true for any vampire, not just Tyr,
Mhm.
is that bite attacks deal straight aggravated damage.
Ooh,
Nice.
good to know.
It's a hard 2. It's not your dice. It's like you succeed and you deal 2 aggravated damage.
Okay.
So if you succeed by 1, you deal 2 aggravated damage. You succeed by 10, you deal 2 aggravated damage.
So what am I trying to hit exactly? Because I'm taking 3 off.
You're taking 3 off, and this is me
I just need to know if I need to willpower.
normally you'd be like up against a roll from him, but I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
I like people to have an armor class, so because I'm institutionalized. So his ability to brawl is a 4, and he gets half that, so it's a total of -5 to your successes. So you need at least 6 successes. Actually, no, you need 5 successes because ties go to the attacker. Sorry.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 5 successes is possible. Full dog brain. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 successes. I'm going to use a willpower. Bonkus. Oh God, my willpower. Guys.
You're just blowing
Guys,
through it.
Guys,
It's fine.
I need to rip this man's throat out. Okay, 6.
You latch on like the parasite that you are. You cradle this man in your arms. You don't even. You can feel the barrel of his weapon pressing up against your rib cage, and his arm tenses up right as you bite into his neck, and he goes limp. The gun clatters to the ground, and you are holding him like a child, pressed up against the tile wall, draining him.
Are you
Iris?
even hungry?
It's your turn.
Me?
There is no one.
I
So,
was like, I am hungry. Yes, I am. And
so
I'm
Iris,
hurt.
it is your turn. There is no one left in the room besides yourself, Tyr, and the man that she's draining, and Derek, who is
Training somebody
fixatedly
else.
latched on to another man.
God, what a mess.
You can hear footsteps of someone running away in the gym, and there's like a whole cacophony coming from the area where you presume the beds are, of beds scraping, people getting up, trying to get the fuck out of there.
I can't leave Tyr here alone.
I'm
Oh,
with
man.
Derek.
That's right, that's fair.
I'm here with Derek and some other people that I'll name.
I love that you named it.
Oh, man.
I gotta humanize them.
I'm not going to run all the way out. I want to see how far Samantha's gotten. But I don't want to go out into like that food court area because that's dangerous.
Oh, we'd be testing out your celerity powers.
Yeah, we would.
Be Matrix just in the middle of the food court.
Shooting at you is different from shooting at Tyr, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
I just get shot is the thing.
Yeah, so how far away is she before I make decisions?
So you've had this would be the second round. I'm going to go do some classic D&D 6 seconds that she spent. She spent the first round like looking inside the door.
Mm-hmm.
So this round she is bolting away.
Mm-hmm.
So she's out in that area. You could catch up to her if you wanted to. You'd have to make. I think I'd have to ask for a dexterity athletics roll because there's actually like a crowd of people dying in between you and her.
But she's not out in the food court yet.
No, she is not.
Okay, I'll make the roll. Dex athletics.
What is your hunger at, by the way?
2.
Okay.
And do I add my celerity at all or no? For fast.
There's a specific power for that, isn't it?
Or is that would that be blink again?
Actually, no, it's not. You know what? I'm not gonna make you make this roll. You have cat's grace. It's just stupid. People with cat's grace shouldn't have to roll dice for this.
There you
So
go.
an extra fast.
And that's what cat's grace says. Is that I don't roll dice for this bullshit.
Okay. Then she's not leaving.
Yeah. So, so that puts you in the final category of people who have to move in order to get into melee. So
Mhm.
you have moved up to this woman, in her power suit, and she is at that moment also trying to get away, but she's a mere mortal, and probably not that quick of a mortal to begin with. Roll if you're trying to actually grapple her. That would be the
Mhm.
roll that I'm looking for at this point.
Which is
Strength roll.
okay. At least I have 4 dice for that.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Did
So
we
do
do
I-
it?
Do I accept the bestial failure?
We both.
I accept it. I accept
Yes!
my fate. I can't waste willpower on this woman.
No, not on Samantha. Who are we?
She's just a receptionist. It's fine.
Can't waste a willpower on the receptionist. Crazy.
So there are men and the bits of Jeremy, in between you and Samantha. There's blood everywhere, and the scent of it just fills your nostrils. And there is time. You need a snack, but you have to catch this woman. You nimbly step in between the dead and dying as they fall. Dart through the doorway, and there she is, just a few steps away. One of the college kids bolts upright from the bed he was on. And it's kind of like a mobile bed. So it's on wheels, and it careens in front of you. For you, time kind of goes slower in situations like this. So it's in your way, and it's an inconvenience, but you look at him and you think, you did that. You meant to do that.
Oh no.
And he's already in your arms. Your teeth. You catch him
What
from
a
behind,
jerk.
and your teeth sink into his neck. And you were drinking, draining him, putting a mortal in his place.
It's his own fault.
Yeah, good for you.
Samantha, her eyes light up in terror. She screams and runs.
Yeah, well.
Well, you win some, you lose some, right?
Bestial failures are indeed failures.
Yeah.
She got lucky.
You got lucky today, Samantha.
Samantha's character is about to get a lot deeper. I like her now. She's a survivor.
Survivor.
Yeah. Hmm.
Maybe her and Slim Jim will have a powwow.
Oh, wow. Dream team.
So we're gonna leave these two here. Mary, what are you gonna do with these teenagers? in the middle of this mall shooting. You're almost like responsible for them at this point.
I think we gotta scram, you guys. There's something going on down there. You hear it. Like while these assholes are distracted, we gotta run.
Oh shit! You think that Dylan's is safe?
I.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Actually, I think that it's pretty safe there. Yeah.
Okay. Lexi, let's just get the fuck out of here.
We should all go. Let's go. I tell everyone go.
They all get up and bolt. Princess is still crouched down next to the escalator. He stays, but
I won't go with them. I'm gonna stay.
yeah. They are normal living creatures, and they run from the sound of gunfire and screams.
Come on, Princess. Let's see what's happening down there. That can't be good.
Into the sounds of a Muppet Christmas.
Yes,
Such great fighting music.
it is.
And that's where we're going to leave it this evening.
Whew.
Thank you for joining us. I'm not sure that we're going to get out of this mall with Catherine. I think a lot of people aren't going to make it out of this mall, though. I'm rooting for Samantha now, though.
We'll encounter her on her way out. So I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see how you guys are feeling. If you guys want to fail too.
Thank you for joining us, Cultists. We're in the Dice Cult. There are many shows available on this channel. Monday nights we have not classic D&D, Nordic D&D. GM by Jillian. Tell us about that.
If you're interested in something a little different, a little Dungeons and Dragons 5e, a Norse mythology inspired campaign, On the Backs of Gods goes live every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Currently, the party is about to go talk to some ghosts sternly in a blackmail type way. They're going to attempt to blackmail some ghosts and see how that turns out for them, I suppose.
That sounds like it's going to turn out perfectly all right with no problem.
I think so too. I think there will be no problems here. And the dice will be on their side, I'm sure. But yeah, that encounter is probably what we're going to get first thing. Fingers crossed.
Tuesday nights is Legends of Theia, classic D&D 5e. They are perpetually in a cave drinking and trying to kill something. I think that's what happens cyclically every Tuesday night.
Living the dream, truly.
I wish I did that for a living. That'd be great. And Wednesday nights, have we finished historicals?
They had their finale last week.
Right.
Yeah, but you can watch all of the episodes. They did a little mini series of Monster of the Week. You can see all of the episodes now up on YouTube, youtube.com/The Dice Cult. I'm just excited because we have the whole.
And if you are on YouTube, like and subscribe. And check out all the other videos. If you're done watching this one, why not watch some of the other shows?
Yeah.
Press as many buttons on the Dice Cult channel as you can. Just go nuts.
Every button.
Just mash them all.
See a button? Push it.
Yep.
Live dangerously.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you next Saturday night. Have a good evening.